Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Searching for a predator. Detroit police hit the streets on the east side looking for the man who tried to abduct a girl in the middle of the day.
The battle for so many trying to get their unemployment benefits. The struggle continues. So what can be done right now to change things? I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank, tonight.
All right, Hank, but we're going to begin with Andre Spivey resigning from Detroit City Council less than 24 hours after admitting to taking tens of thousands of dollars in bribes.
There are now 2 empty seats on the council, and the FBI is investigating 2 more members as we speak.
So, what does this mean for the critical work of the city getting done with these vacancies and a dark cloud hanging over the council? Let's bring in Sean Lay. Sean, Detroiters have now seen the impact of these corruption issues time and time again.
Absolutely, and our political analyst tonight telling us this reminds him of the days of Kwame Kilpatrick, poised to set the city back years if more indictments come. Our sources telling us tonight that to expect in the next 2 weeks a staff member at City Hall with City Council to be indicted, along with more than 6 Detroit police officers.
Mr. Spivey, anything to say, sir?
Andre Spivey still not talking publicly, but Local 4 has obtained his resignation letter he sent to Detroit City Council today. In it, Spivey never mentions his guilty plea for taking $35,900 in bribes, where Spivey said he intended to steer towing contracts to one particular business. Spivey's letter listed off what he sees are his achievements on council, closing with, quote, "I pray for an even brighter future for Detroit." Tuesday in federal court, Spivey laid out how he initiated 9 meetings with someone linked to a tow company and was paid thousands. In return, Spivey said he agreed to help that company get lucrative city contracts. Spivey also told the judge he introduced the same people to 2 members of council. Elliot Hall is Spivey's attorney. He says one member is council member Scott Benson.
We've been cooperating with the federal government for a year and a half. The only name mentioned was Mr. Benson.
Sources say the other member was Janae Ayers. The FBI are investigating both Benson and Ayers. No charges have been filed.
It's chaos right now with the city council.
Political consultant Adolph Mungo questions how will council conduct business after 2 members have resigned and 2 members are under investigation.
Did they learn anything from the Kwame Kilpatrick situation, which paralyzed this city for 2 or 3 years?
Back here live, of course, we reached out to Councilmember Benson and Ayers. We have yet to hear back for their side of things or if they have any comment. In the meantime, Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones putting out this statement: "I remain committed to push for accountability, transparency, and integrity in all of our operations. I will continue to pray for the Spivey family and for the citizens of the city of Detroit. During this vacancy, residents of District 4 will continue to have their interests represented by both City Council at-large members and Councilwoman Janae Ayers and myself." Sources say watch out for the next indictment, Devin and Kimberly, in a week or 2. Back to you.
That will come up quickly. All right, Sean. Now to today's coronavirus numbers. State reporting 6,733 cases over the past 2 days, so 3,300 a day. We're back up over the 3,000 a day mark, and 100 more deaths are being reported, half of those coming from a vital records review.
I want to get some perspective on today's numbers from Dr. Frank McGeorge. And Frank, there's been a consistent increase in the average number of cases to above 3,000 per day. Any sense on how much worse it's getting?
Well, you know, Kim, the increase in the number of new daily cases, of course, is not good. But when you look at the rate of increase over a couple of weeks, for example, the increase is actually not as steep as it has been with previous surges. It's actually rising a little more gradually. And that's consistent with some of the models that I've seen that suggest we might actually be approaching a plateau. Now, the fact is, though, the level of uncertainty in those models is pretty high, and it's high enough that cases could just keep rising. Now, I know this sounds repetitive, but honestly, the best answer right now is for people to just get vaccinated and keep up mitigation, especially with school in session.
COVID-19 booster shots now available at all City of Detroit vaccination sites. The clinics will offer the FDA-approved Pfizer booster shot to the immunocompromised, those 65 and older, and people whose jobs put them at increased risk of contracting COVID. The Moderna booster is also available. Mayor Duggan says he's gotten his 3rd shot, and he talked about when you should go get a 3rd vaccine.
you are eligible to get a third shot if your second shot was 6 months ago. So if it was before the end of March, you got your first 2 shots, you can get the third shot now. If it's more recent than that, you should wait, because the first 6 months, the protection is really very good.
As of Tuesday, 44.7% of the city's 12 and older population had received at least one vaccine dose. Detroit police were out in force today in a neighborhood on the city's east side, hoping to get a dangerous predator under arrest.
They're looking for this man, wanted for assaulting and trying to abduct a girl on Dickerson Street. Victor Williams was with officers as they handed out flyers. He's live in the neighborhood tonight. Victor.
Kimberly, Devon, police spent a very, very good part of the day just basically walking this road, trying their best to tell everyone to be on the lookout for this man. And some of the residents that we spoke to today are downright disgusted.
Speak to everybody.
The search continues for the man who police say attempted to abduct a 13-year-old on Detroit's east side.
The suspect is still out there lurking. And Chief White made it his mission to get this person off the streets.
One of the ways the force is working to accomplish that is having officers go door to door while passing out this sketch of the suspect.
Wearing a little bit of a dirty white shirt with some blue jeans on. Wanted for a crime in the area.
Bertha Bell is one of the residents living in the area, now on high alert.
If you don't have any kids, it's frightening to know that someone is out snatching, children.
Another concerned resident and father is Gregory Jackson.
Me personally, as a man, I'm not uncomfortable with it, but as a parent, a little uncomfortable. I feel sorry for him, man. It's crazy out here.
I think that this community, they're not going to tolerate someone hurting our most vulnerable citizens in our community. So I think that we'll be able to catch them, and our officers are committed to, as you saw today, with the boots on the ground.
And once again, take a good hard look at this man. He is believed to be in his 30s, weighing around 150 pounds with a slim build, and was last seen wearing a dingy white shirt with dirty blue jeans. He's also believed to have a foul body odor and chapped lips. On the east side, Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, we've got we'll call it severe clear for the middle of the work week. I don't want to talk about the weekend because it looks like we could have some rain coming.
Yeah, let's get over to Paul with a look at what's headed our way today and before we get to that.
Yeah, what a day it's been. And you can see here in our Ann Arbor sky cam, lots of maize, sun, and blue sky over the big house. And my wife, the Spartan, reminds you that underneath that maize, sun, and blue sky is a green field. So she wants me to get that in as well. All right, we have temperatures in many areas in the low 70s right now. Very light wind along the lake shores, especially Lake Huron. You're more like mid 60s right now, but for all of us, all of this sunshine, and it's just dry as a bone here in the Great Lakes. We don't have rain until you get all the way out here back to the Central Plains. And notice all of this stuff is moving northward. It's going to take an upper level system to move eastward like that to get that stuff here. But again, not till the weekend. We'll break that down for you coming up in just a bit. But hey, get out and do some grilling. It is just great. Lots of sun. We'll be dropping into the 60s by 7 o'clock, but just beautiful to get out that grill. Again, we'll be back to talk about that weekend forecast, guys, in just a few minutes.
Paul, thank you. With a stroke of a pen, Governor Whitmer signed off on a new $70 billion budget.
And in her remarks, she talked about finding common ground with legislators while striking some of the Republican provisions that are in it, deeming them unconstitutional. Jason Colthorpe in the newsroom with what's in and what's out. Jason.
Yeah, we'll start with what's out, Devin. One of the things Governor line item vetoed was money for, as she called it, an anti-choice political agenda. She also blocked attempts to ban local mask mandates, which she had already stated she would do. Plus this.
Governor Whitmer signing the new $70 billion state budget at Lansing Community College Wednesday, saying lawmakers found common ground to put Michiganders first.
I had mentioned it was overwhelmingly bipartisan. You would think in these moments that we can't find common ground on anything, and yet we were able to on the priorities that are in this budget, making critical investments in the kitchen table issues that Michigan families, Michigan businesses are confronting every single day.
One of the priorities was getting people back to work, something that would help small businesses, which are struggling to find employees right now. Helping them with childcare was key.
This budget expands low or no cost childcare to 105,000 more Michigan kids. We know that there are a lot of parents who are trying to get back into the workforce, but they need that support for their children.
And of course, there's infrastructure to talk about. On top of the $3.5 billion in spending, there is an agreement for more to fix bridges, like the Miller Road Bridge in Dearborn.
This budget invests nearly $200 million to repair or replace 100 bridges that are in serious or critical condition. Also help us create a lot of good jobs in the process, 2,500.
Lawmakers also agreed to make hourly raises permanent for direct care workers. Those are jobs that for those who care for the elderly, for example. And they also set aside $500 million for the rainy day fund, officially the stabilization fund. Devin?
All right, Jason. Been a big problem for months, and the water department just can't figure out how to fix it.
New here at 5, what's now being done today to get the flooding to stop along this street.
For a missing teenager. Hank.
The Unemployment Insurance Agency promised big changes, that you would get the money owed to you. But what's happened and what needs to happen to fix the system? I'm Hank Winchester. Help me, Hank, coming up.